All right, everybody. Welcome to the lecture hall. Tonight, we are bringing you a Div A East matchup. Undefeated A Greek economy goes up against playoff contender, but certainly not secured in their position, Team Dynamics. Dynamics looking for points against, again, the unblemished, unbent, unbowed Greeks. We'll see what the Hellenes have for us tonight. Both teams are in lobby. Up first, we are going to be headed to Battlefield of Eternity. That'll be followed up by Tomb of the Spider Queen. NGS HQ removed. Infernal Shrines is gone. The Hellenes also getting rid of Dragonshire. Dragonshire, the popular band this season. I swear I'm going to have a moratorium about why are people getting rid of D-Shire this season. I would venture to guess that probably 2/3 of my cast have involved the Dragonshire band. Teams just don't seem to care for it. Taking a peek at our rosters here, two players to keep an eye on. Cookie and Tempest right now leading in the player impact score. They've done a fantastic job playing their ranged heroes. A little bit more on Tempest in a little while. Both of these teams have had success lately. Obviously, for a Greek economy being undefeated, they keep their strong undefeated record. For Team Dynamics, they've gone on a run as of late. Picked up a really big 2-0 domination against Crisis Management, coming off an unfortunate draw against Regen back in week number 4. It's a really big spot here tonight for Team Dynamics. If they can pick up a map, it would be absolutely huge for them. Again, they are just right on the edge of the playoffs. There are a number of teams competing for that last spot. Team Dynamics are now even with Crisis Management with a game in hand, a little bit behind Jailbait and UCF Death Knights, who are sitting right above them. All right, everybody, welcome to the lecture hall. Tonight we are bringing you. Go ahead and get rid of that guy. Teams are ready. Draft is incoming. We will take a quick peek at our keys to the game. We'll talk about the draft spotlight. Again, we'll talk a lot about the balance patch and the changes that have come through. It's going to be very interesting to see where these teams prioritize their ranged heroes. Again, if you're not up to date with what went on with the balance patch, reduction for Hanzo's AA, nerfs to Phoenix. This should push heroes like Junkrat and Tracer and Ganjo right back up the meta. We've had Kael'thas changes come in as well, and that's just a quick shout out at the bottom there. Earlier in the week, we did have Pyroblast banned globally here in NGS, but Pyroblast is back on. The cooldown reduction talent at 20 if you can make it there, and if he's involved with this draft, ought to be kind of neat to see if it makes an appearance. And on to our just quick shout out on our second key to the game. Not just our favorite correspondent. Shout out to Tempest. He has come into Team Dynamics and made a really big impact for this team, leading the team in player impact score. A big part of the reason that Team Dynamics has shot up into the playoff picture. Teams are ready, bothering me in the lobby right now. It's my show. I'll move when I want. Let's head on over to our draft. Battlefield of Eternity. The map pick of a Greek economy. The high-hearted Hellenes have chosen to go to the realm of the eternal conflict. Team Dynamics will have first honors here. Just a quick shout out to Cookie for giving me a hot tip pre-game. Might be something a little flavorful tonight. I don't know when. He didn't tell me exactly what the conditions are going to be. But with the Greek economy stalwartly entrenched at the top of the standings, they have a little bit of room to play. Maybe try some different things. Lucky calling me out. I'm a little low. Okay. Turn it up a little bit, babe. Chat, as always, I'm terrible at pushing buttons. For the love of God, let me know if I miss something. 8 seconds left. First ban here. See what Raven and Team Dynamics want to remove. Genji ban comes through. the immediate Stukov ban. Stukov took a nerf, particularly to the big ones, Lurking Arms. Cooldown increased slightly, slight nerf to Growing Infestation at level 1, and the big one was the nerf to both his trait heal and the rewards for 1 good spread at level 4, but the Greek economy still sees him at the top of the support tier. So Garrosh, the first pick for Team Dynamics. Hanzo and Thrall are grabbed on the opposite side. Thrall also subject to a slight nerf. Lightning damage reduced. What are 2 talents actually wound up getting buffed? I believe Frostwolf pack got buffed. I mean, nobody picked the damn thing, but it's there. Hanzo, the natural counter to Garrosh. Maiev still on the board. Maiev has been a successful pick for Team Dynamics in many situations. They have proven to be quite effective at setting up wombo combos in the Warden's Cage. Not sure if they want to go in that direction. With Hanzo being snapped up earlier, Greymane obviously moves up in priority. We'll see what kind of racer they choose to go with, and if it's now, Li Ming and Greymane. This is about as old school as you can get on BOE. Li Ming and Greymane both above average DPS heroes. Up on the higher tier of single target damage for the Immortal. And, I mean, Li Ming and Greymane are, I mean, if you play ranged assassins, they're in your comfort. We'll see where a Greek economy want to go here. Doubling up on the support bands, they'll go with the Malfurion. Shout out to Moonflower in chat. What's happening? A Team Dynamics fan makes an appearance. I don't see the support bands here being much of an issue. With the entirety of the support class sort of evened out, there are opportunities for Rhaegar and Uther, who are still up. I am always a fan of anybody that wants to go with that young Kharazim. Not sure if we'll see the Monk come out here on BOE. Team Dynamics dipping deep into the timer. Be interested to see where they want to go here. To get rid of Johanna. So despite not being touched at all, Diablo's still up. ETC is still out there. Will the cow make an appearance? Nope. Big Red and Alex Straza on BOE. Bit of a wrinkle. Rarely do we see Alex here. Her early game mana problems can be compounded on the flip side should Team Dynamics show up strong in the 4-man, perhaps bully regen globes. If it's a W build, Alex. We could see Q build here as well. But a Greek economy will have to certainly play around the cooldowns. As the glancing-eyed leaders of Div A East go with the Dragon Queen. P.S. That's Homeric epithet number 2. I'm sure nobody's counting. It's one of those dorky things I've got to do for myself. Casting solo, baby. Gotta stay entertained. Malthael and an Ana. Well, well, well. I mean, it's Mother's Day weekend. Why not? Looks like a boosted Malthael. Could be a boosted Li Ming. I wish Ana could just boost herself.
The hunt is on.
And the Hellenes go with a last pick Lunara. Interesting in that they have chosen both of the heroes that are due for hero reworks. PTR is up next week. BT dubs. Rek, what's happening, brother? Good to see you. Tempest already confused. A Greek economy throwing our Sage correspondent off. We'll keep an eye on the Lunara build. Remember, Lunara is one of the only heroes that still has access to Giant Killer. Nature's Calling is still very strong here. It actually did, at one point, sort of fall off the meta even on BOE, to the point where Splintered Spear was just picked 100% of the time. Game number 1 for Team Dynamics, looking to steal a map off the unblemished Spartans, if you will. Captain Muramask on the garage here. Raven X will be playing that Ana. That ought to be interesting. Darabo on the lead main. Captain Muramask, excuse me, on the garage again. There's Tempest hiding in there on the gray main. Summer Ash will be playing the Malthael.
10 seconds.
For a Greek economy, Cookie, the captain, will be on the Lunara. Olive Farmer will be playing Diablo Defender on the Alexstrasza. Oscar is going to be playing Hanzo. Throw our talents up, get us set up there, and head on up to the top lane with the War Chief. Decade will be playing the Thrall. Everything looks pretty standard here. Keep an eye on this Lunara build. This should be interesting. Photosynthesis at level 1. Lunara's level 1 talents and her level 4 talents, quite frankly, are awful. They don't do too much. Expected Noxious Blossom, but I mean, who really cares? Teams trade some poke out here. This is a globe questing Alex with the W build at level 1. Daribel taking a big shot from Oscar there. And Mom just scrambling to take care of her kids. Very interesting to see Raven throw out the Ana here. Taxi Q build mouth. Level 10 they need to fight. Interesting. We'll keep an eye on that. Captain Morris gets a Q on Cookie. Does not see the opportunity to go in there. Olive Farmer playing back, but he's playing back with the likely intent that if someone oversteps, he will put a member of Team Dynamics into a gate. Up top, Decade with the early advantage on Summer Ash. Remember, Malthael not great in the solo lane here until he starts getting to level 4. Captain Muramask fainting the throw on Diablo. Damage even. Cookie takes a big shot from Li Ming, but no harm done. XP even. Stacking quests underway. Raven has not hit but one sleep dart. Not a great sign early, buddy. It was a bold move to go with Anna. Cookie now stepping up there. Tempest has not jumped into Worgen form yet. This is going to be really difficult. So, looking at both of these teams in terms of race, they both have opportunities, but it does take a little while for Hanzo to get stacked up. Greymane is going to be the early leader in just pure race potential. Daribel has his orb blocked out by Olive Farmer. Greymane jumping onto the backhand. This is something that we often see one team do, and it is more than often answered by the aggressive camp down here. A Greek economy, though, chooses just going to play things safe. Alex and Hanzo on the way to their Shaman camp again. Decade winning this early battle with Summer Ash. What do we go with here on Thrall? At level 1 for Thrall, we have Rolling Thunder. So the extra Chain Lightning bounce actually helps him kind of bully in the early game. Like, it's just an obscene amount of poke. It's hard to get all the stacks, given that it's not just its BOE that you're going to be playing in the solo lane. Captain Muramask with a throw, and a stun onto Decade. Malthael now jumping on here. Tempest is going in. That is a dead Thrall. Summer Ash winds up cleaning up there. Olive Farmer, however, has found Tempest. Gives him a nice little wall bang there, but Team Dynamics has a members advantage. They avoid the Immortal stun. Captain Murmask has popped Indomitable. And the halftime show kicks off. 4 seconds left on Thrall to come back. Bottom camp was cleaned up by a Greek economy, at the expense, obviously, of the halftime show. And now we'll see if the poke is enough. Team Dynamics want the Immortal. They are ignoring top camp. Raven is super deep here. The throw went out to Diablo. There's a quick stun. And all of a sudden, Olive Farmer under pressure here. But however, at the back, it is a dead Garrosh. And now Olive Farmer has an opportunity to maybe seek out a second kill. Decade coming in. No Wolf. Dragon Queen was popped. Team Dynamics playing with fire underneath their opponent's Immortal. Daribo hits a big orb, but it does not go all the way through. This is a lot of damage to eat here. On the flip side, we see both Lunara and Hanzo choose to go for a race. Garrosh is on the way back. Top camp was cleaned up, but almost taking out a tower. It did take the gate out. Murmask in here now. Team Dynamics is going to have to act quickly. However, Olive Farmer finds himself Tempest, Raymond, and Murmask with a quick throw over the wall. Dynamics still wants this Immortal. Looks like they're going to get it. And at the same time, Summarize with a really big flank on Malthael. He's going to find himself Decade on that Thrall going down. The W heal is out. Cookie now under pressure. Tempest trying to find his way to Lunara, but Bambi bounds away. Oh boy, Daribo almost had that. Big combo. But the Diablo souls keep him alive, and this Punisher will begin to push top. Honors even in terms of XP, 2-1 in kills. Level 7 will arrive shortly. Olive Farmer there was maybe about one range away from putting Captain Murmask over the wall. Now Murmask winds up throwing out Diablo, but he misses on his Q. The kill cannot be confirmed. Team Dynamics will have to be content with merely front wall. They did not quite manage to pick off this well. We'll keep an eye on that. In the bottom lane. And now Summer Ash has the opportunity as his build starts to spike to put a little bit more pressure on the Decade. Decade looking to swap here. Thrall sees this rotation come through. A Greek economy caps top. Captain Murmask is under big pressure here. It looks like Decade's going to wind up getting the flank onto Garrosh. We'll keep an eye on Thrall here. There's the root. Maelstrom is out. The Unstoppable is not enough. War Chief on War Chief action. And Green Jesus wins. At the same time, Summer Ash will go ahead and start this bottom camp. You saw the ping go out there. Decade will be in the area. Summer Ash is going to have to contend with this. If he leaves, this camp is going to belong to Thrall, and that is the 2 charges on Thrall's Lightning. Gets just a lot of poke, and it's hard to deal with. This might, I'm not saying this is going to define the meta, but it does a lot against slow sustained damage such as Malthael. Summer Ash has not had the upper hand here in the solo lane. A Greek economy pushing bottom wall at the same time. Team Dynamics is content to take their Shaman camp. It'll be Shaman against Goats shortly. Murmask now has an opportunity to get Hanzo. The piercing dart just missed. There's 1 Q from Thrall. With the camp kills, excuse me, with the camps being picked up, there's Indomitable from Garrosh. He gets thrown in deep there. Lunara is doing work. Garrosh is gone. Deep charge from Dibbles. It looks like a Greek economy will be free to pick up the halftime show here. Lunara has been doing work against Garrosh. Even had time to eat the stun. So there's the halftime show. Bottom camp will wind up pushing. This should be a good opportunity for the Shaman to pick up some added XP. Greek economy answers, though. And now in a bit of an odd position. Both Diablo and Thrall with exceptional kill potential are going to defend underneath this Immortal. Keep an eye on the Immortal stuns. Olive Farmer moving up, was looking there for Tempest. The stun just misses Murmask, and it's Dragon Queen now. So there is the first W there from Defender. Lunara and Hanzo are going to finish up on the backside. And Tempest is just aggressively trying to put some damage out on this Immortal. It's not going to matter. Alex and Dragon Queen does an immense amount of healing, keeping The forward members of a Greek economy alive. Level 10 unlocked. Cleansing Flame, APOC, Earthquake, Dragon Arrow. A little bit of a hold here from Lunara.
The demon approaches the gates of heaven.
Lunara goes with the Leaping Strike. Olive Farmer is fully stacked on souls as we throw that set of talents up there. Simple Geometry, near to be done. There's the immediate APOC combo onto Ana. Decade in the back line, winds up putting the Earthquake down. The arrow wound up missing, but Cleansing Flame is being used to take out not just Raven. Garrosh goes down to poison. 2 kills. Big push here. The Immortal still has health held, no shield. The Greek economy taking over here. It was 2 kills to 1. They picked up the last 4. And they're looking to grab a keep here. Second time we've seen a very good flank there from Decade on that Thrall. Even though the Dragon's Arrow missed on the APOC combo, Earthquake was enough to keep the members of Team Dynamics around long enough that kills could be picked up.
Fallen, but he will rise again in time.
And the shield-bearing Greeks are poised to take level 13. Team Dynamics sharking for a fight. If they engage here, I'm not sure that they know what is about to hit them from the flank. There's Decade again. We're just trying to keep an eye, a highlight on him as he is near Daribo. Only Leaping Strike available. Dragon Arrow will be up in a minute. Captain Muramask is just chunked out as Cookie's just got freedom to chase. There's the arrow. Olive Farmer is going to find a Malthael. That can stop death. Ana goes down as well. The Leaping Strike is used twice. Muramask is gone. Indomitable, that is just not going to stop you from going down, brother. Spartans are on the march, keeping a tight phalanx formation. 8 kills to 2, level 13 picked up. We'll flash these talents here. Big shout out to Decade. Again, the flank on Thrall has been the difference. You can see that fight developing there. Team Dynamics was just trying to find a fight before 13. After the camp was grabbed, they found themselves in a position where they had nowhere to retreat, no fort, no keep behind them. Easy pickings. Hard to run away from Lunara. Hard to run away from a Thrall. Diablo ain't gonna let you get away either. A Greek economy in a strong position here. We'll see if they want the camp invade. Summer Ash is gonna grab it. Wave of Force came out there just to avoid the camp invade. And a Greek economy just says, no, we're not gonna let that go anywhere. Their own camp is pushing bot. They also have a top camp pushing. Dire situation here. The decision making is going to have to be on point for the rest of the game. It's a long, long road back for Team Dynamics. They are going to give up halftime. Ana and Grayman clearing out top. Malthael moves down into the bot lane. Sneaky little wisp there. We'll see if a Greek economy wants to make an interesting play here. After they capture this Immortal, they're going to have 100%. Meanwhile, Muramask has to use Indomitable to get out of there. Cursed Bullet was used to no effect. Lunara is on both Ana and Greymane. Daribo in big trouble now. He is going to go down momentarily. Cookie will not let the Wizard go away. Ana is next. Wallbang, followed up by Fire Stomp. Ana is down. Cleansing Flame used. Perhaps to just secure some more kills. Keep an eye on Olive Farmer here. He's got one more QE combo. He's going to use it on Garrosh. War Chief, gone. It is just Summer Ash and Tempest. It is just Tempest. Immortal is pushing bottom. A Greek economy doesn't need it. Shield is gone. They will take game number 1. A Greek economy was down early. We thought that, hey, maybe there's a glimmer of hope here for Team Dynamics. It is not to be. Did Bobo do a dad joke yet? No, Rek. I've been throwing out Homeric epithets. I don't know if you can consider that a dad joke. Gekka says, don't feed Decade's ego. I mean, dude, like, if you play it well, like, I can't not call it out. I gotta. That Thrall game was nice. Like a swift-footed Achilles decade descending on the flanks of Team Dynamics. After going down 2 kills to 1, they picked up the next 11 in that game. Showing why they are the leaders right now in Division A East. It was tough for Captain Murmask on Garrosh. With Lunara just being out of the meta for quite a while, people kind of forgot how much she just destroys really any tank if you don't have enough invade, and you're looking at a Team Dynamics comp that did not have the ability to push forward. They want to poke Malthael, Liming, Greymane into Diablo. You're trying to get the most out of your auto attacks in human form as well. It was not meant to be. We'll be headed to Tomb of the Spider Queen up next. Tomb being the map choice of Team Dynamics, as they will seek to once more be the first team to defeat a Greek economy on any map. I do like that Team Dynamics was willing to go a little bit out of the box there with the Ana pick. Didn't work out, but was a bold move. Just because it doesn't pay off doesn't mean that we have to call up Captain Hindsight and get too heavy into it. Ana did get a little bit of a buff. She gets more healing on Shrike. So her auto attacks become massively important to her ability to stay alive. Teams are in lobby. We'll check and wait for the R. Shout out to chat. Moonflower, I see you there. Big supporter of Team Dynamics. Appreciate it. It's always good to have fans. Always welcome in chat. Tomb presents a little bit of a different look. And again, Cookie teased me. Said there might be something coming out here. I'm trying to think of the classic Tomb cheese. I mean, let's see. Taste for Blood Asmo. Do we get another Nazebo game? I didn't work on my impression all week. Sorry. I didn't think I was going to get another Naz game. What else is in play here on Tomb? It's kind of hard to go juice. We gonna get a Merc? We gonna get a Murloc? Team Dynamics is ready. We're waiting for confirmation from a Greek economy. What sort of Trojan horse are they planning on cooking up again? It's not guaranteed. It was just cheesed. My apologies. Just trying to grab a little bit of dirt. It was a long work week. I'm allowed. It's my stream. Okay. Just checking our settings real quick. We got everything good. And Manchester Team 2 perfect. Heading into draft here. Game number 2. And Team Dynamics looking to pick up a map. A Greek economy looking to continue the march along this undefeated season. They stick with the Stukov man. Stukov has been an important part of Team Dynamic's success. They will flex into an Alex Strauss on specific maps. This Tomb's certainly not going to be one of them. Stukov is probably the best support on this map. A lot of choke points that he can use. Adds a little bit of wave clear. As he is insanely strong in any four-man composition. The tank priority here is going to be very interesting. Again, Diablo was untouched. Garrosh took a little bit of a nerf. Team Dynamics had enough of it. Don't want to see it. Sometimes you ban things that you don't want to play. That you don't want yourself to think about. I don't think that's the case here. Shimada number 1, as Genji is picked up for a Greek economy. I would like to see, certainly, Diablo here. I think Maiev would be worth moving into. There's a lot of options here on Tomb for wave clear, especially now that Kael'thas has received a bump. Now that Hanzo and Phoenix have kind of leveled off. There's some interesting thoughts about Gul'dan. I don't want to say I liked playing Gul'dan in the Genji, but it was a thing that you could do if you were very guarded about using Drain Life. Five seconds left. Team Dynamics with their first two picks. They go with the Gul'dan, and they take the ETC. Shoutouts to that Dark Nexus skin. Baby. Finally, Gul'dan's got game. Had some of the worst skins. If you haven't picked that up yet, please do. And the cow comes out as well. I would expect to see another Diablo here. I get the feeling we're going to see something wonky in the offlane. But I honestly, I really don't know. Cookie teased. I hope he's not going to let me down here. Alex.
Every death comes honor. With honor.
And Shimada number 2. So wave clear will be lacking until level 4. As we certainly assume that even with the nerf, explosive arrows likely the pick here for Hanzo. Anytime you see an Alex, if you're thinking about a little bit of, I don't know. I don't think Cho'Gall's that special. It's a possibility. Again, Hanzo's auto attack range reduced by 1. His auto attack range now just about in line with Jimmy glorified lane minion Rainer. Now Fury in the second ban. So a Greek economy just don't want to give any supports up. Into Genji Uther, in my opinion, more preferable than Rhaegar. Lucio can work here as well. The damage on the side of a Greek economy is a little slow to develop. Their finishing potential right now a little telegraphed. They are hiding both their offlaner and their tank. 13 seconds left for Team Dynamics here. If you're just joining us, NGS, Season 4, Week 5, we have a Division A East matchup. Number 1 In A East, a Greek economy going up against... Are they 9 or 8? Uther Blaze is picked up. Team Dynamics is in 9th place right now. Diablo Thrall. So we don't get anything interesting. Largely the same draft. Swap Genji for Lunara. I think the Uther might have deterred things. Uther, with his cleanse and with Divine Shield, can maybe deter some funny business. I do like the Uther pickup, though. Blaze will have to deal with Thrall. Keep an eye on that Thrall build again. That was Rolling Thunder at level 1, and it served Decade very well. The underutilized Rolling Thunder. "15 seconds left for Team Dynamics. They have a disengage, they have a holy cow, they have a bunker. Maiev on the board. If you want to add a little bit of threat to the 4-man. Greymane. So Maiev not involved in either of these two drafts. Not great Maiev maps per se. Lucky they have to ban Dibs. Yeah, they should have banned Dibs. I don't know why the Johanna ban was the play there. Johanna gets chewed up by Gul'dan. I believe Team Dynamics' thinking was that Greymane and Cursed Bullet does enough to Diablo, but it didn't really... It didn't bother him in the first game at all. And Alex Strauza, when Cursed Bullet comes out, if you don't delete that Diablo instantly, Alex is going to get him back up. Either through Cleansing Flame or through Dragon Queen. And those abilities were staggered by Defender very well. Actually was able to use Cleansing Flame to secure kills. The Dragon Queen was there to aid in defense and top the team off. Well, here we are. Game number 2. Tomb of the Spider Queen. Pardon my camera. For Team Dynamics, Raven X will be on the Uther. Daribo will be playing the Greymane. Summer Ash on the Blaze. Tempest on that hot new Gul'dan. That skin is damn good. Captain Murmask on the ETC. For a Greek economy decade, yet again on the Thrall. Defender, yet again on the Alex Strauza. Olive Farmer, second game in a row on Diablo. Oscar on the Hanzo. And Cookie. We've been playing the Ganjo. It is Rolling Thunder yet again. Adrenaline Stimpack for Blaze. We'll see how that matchup works. It obviously did not work in the favor of Malthael in game number 1. Corruption build for Gul'dan. Prog Rock picked up as well. Wolfheart. Alex Strauza moving into the Abundance build. Murmask grabs the first Globe, and Team Dynamics, with much better wave clear in the beginning of the game, is off to the races. Summer Ash playing aggressive with Decade so far. He's popped everything. That looked like Adrenaline Stimpack as well as Pyromaniac, and the War Chief's still pretty strong. Cookie crossing lanes over there. Team Dynamics stays ahead. Murmask taking a little bit more damage than Garrus in the last game. Cookie now looking to chase the Greymane, but nothing doing there. Again, the push from Decade. Summer Ash underneath the wall. A little bit of a gem advantage so far here for a Greek economy. Team Dynamics with a little bit of slip up there. They paused. They didn't know whether to go for top wave or whether to hang out for mid. And that's going to allow a Greek economy to take an XP advantage. Murmask still has Power Slide to get out here. Olive Farmer's skill rotations are gone. And Defender on this Alex staying high on mana. High on health. Greek economy with a slight XP advantage here. I don't think Murmask has pulled the trigger yet on Power Slide. right now. Greymane babysitting mid. It's a little bit of a 2-2-1. Team Dynamics just trying to figure out how to get back on track here. They were, again, ahead in the wave advantage, paused, and lost it. Keeping an eye on stacks for Gul'dan. 3 corruption stacks thus far, but 9 globes already picked up for Defender. Just to give you just a quick tooltip there. After 15, you'll get the extra abundance seal, and after 25, you will get the extra regen globe. It is mana tide for Thrall. Simple geometry and doubling up serrated arrows as well. So explosive arrows nerfed, not in terms of damage, but in terms of the explosion range. Olive Farmer dropped like 20 gems off there. That's a big pickup. At the same time, both teams are content to grab their Bruisers, Daribo there for Team Dynamics. Oscar and Defender picking up the camp on the side of a Greek economy. Bottom lane, Decade. Every time I go down here, he's full health, full mana. Might be onto something. Team's even in gems, but if Defender turns it, no, not yet. I was going to say it could have been a huge opportunity there for the Greek economy, but they're going to work to clear the mid camp. Behind in clear, slightly ahead in XP, ahead in gems, turned in. They are close to finishing off their bit of a turning. Good stun there from Uther. Daribo connects on the first kill as Team Dynamics picks up an advantage. Well, the Farmer has to retreat out. He'll tap, and he'll do the Diablo thing. He'll be up to full health real quick. Took a little while for Captain Muramas to pull the trigger on Power Slide, but when he does, followed up well by Raven. The DPS from Daribo and Tempest more than enough. Hanzo is the first kill. Team Dynamics now will even out the amount of gems turned in. Decade there coming up for the rotation. Summeresh a bit behind. Defender now with a 12 gen turn in. That will push it to 47. Excuse me, 45. Math. Olive Farmer is going to finish this off. Captain Muramas didn't see it. So Genji dies for the objective turn, and we'll see if that turns out to be punishing. Boy. Tempest had to back. He had about 100 life left. Top has the most opportunity. Alright. Good rotation down from ETC. Thrall is picked up. So the death started to be staggered. It's 3 kills to 0 in favor of Team Dynamics. Remember, they led in the first game. They were up 2-1 before the snowball started to come through. Gul'dan is clearing top. He sits alone, unabated. Oscar now with the Hanzo will come over. There is the second of the Shimano Bros, but Raven is in the area here. Cookie actually burns Deflect. We'll have to play it safe. Not much done. Summeresh will clean up bottom.
It is over for now.
And Team Dynamics doesn't lose a single tower. They are a half level ahead despite giving up first turn in. And now it's up to a Greek economy to put pressure on their opponents. Summeresh has 30 gems. He's going to be a prime candidate to get picked off here. In fact, Olive Farmer and Cookie are looking for it. Is he going to go for that last wave? Oh, that minion's going to get you killed, brother. Olive Farmer plays it safe. I thought he might have gone for the body block there in order to stop jet propulsion. Did not. 49 gems now. Captain Muramas is holding 13. Raven, Tempest, and Daribo turned in. Team Dynamics picks up an extra set of waves. Muramas flipped. We'll back out. They can now just play for not just 10, but 10 and the turn in. It's going to be a big play for them. Summeresh winds up turning in bottom there. He gets rid of a couple of gems. He's still sitting on 31. 9.5 here for Team Dynamics. The couched XP that they're going to find here within these structures will push them to level 10 very quickly. However, they don't have any of these waves pushed out. Mid and top are pushed quite deep. Summeresh here on the bottom does not have much of an advantage either. It's going to take some precise rotations here from Team Dynamics. Olive Farmer just used charge on Diablo. He'll back up now. Here comes level 10. Murmath looking to position up strong. Tempest again on that Gul'dan is up top alone. There again is Cursed Bullet, but the regen globes just sort of canceled that effect out over time. The bullet is doing nothing to Dibbles. Divine Sword, Bunker. Excuse me, Divine Shield. Haha, that's not nothing funny business here. Horrify, Mosh Pit, and the aforementioned Cursed Bullet. 9 3/4 here, and Team Dynamics needs to make a play happen. Murmask is going in, has the Mosh Pit, but only has Diablo. Divine Shield has to go out as well, and there's just no follow. So they trade cooldowns, and now Captain Murmask, there's the power slide. Oscar is taking a huge bit of poison damage there from Corruption. Daribo stepped up, he took an extra step forward, and now Tempest is going to be punished there. There's the X Strike, Gul'dan goes down, Apoc is late. Cookie there on the Genji. There is no D-Shield. Raven is in big trouble there. Hanzo is going to look to pick this kill up. One more auto attack. Daribo does not block it. Sunder came out. Daribo gets the counter kill. Decade missing on the Sunder. And the Greninja will be alright. 2 for 1. A Greek Economy pushing top hard. They don't quite yet have enough gems. At the same time, Summarize with 40 gems. He'll go ahead and grab a turn in. Decade is looking to pick up the last bit. Does he get the Q? Doesn't need to. Scares him away. 4 kills to 2. A Greek Economy with an opportunity to seize back control of this game. Captain Murmask here holding the power slide. He might have had an opportunity there for 3. Team Dynamics wanted to use their heroics. It only hit a Diablo, and again, what we talked about in the pregame. If you're going in hard on Diablo, Alex is going to be able to get him alive just through sheer number of spells that she can throw towards Big Red. Popping Dragon Queen gives you a brand new set of spells. Oh, Hanzo again the target. Cursed Bullet. Excuse me, that was Genji. Counter Arrow there, and the Cleanse and the D-Shield has to come out. Horrify as well as X-Strike was used. Cleansing Flame secures 2 kills. Greyman and ETZ go down. Offensive Cleansing Flame, defensive Dragon Queen, defender. Comfy on that Alex. And the Helenes are on the march. This is their second objective. The 13 is close for both teams. Soak not available at all. They're going to start the top push. The simple play. The play that everybody knows. Clear top, push it to the wall. When the web of your face is over, threaten boss. Jump in the pit, have a good time. 13's picked up here. Again, Hanzo finished with simple geometry. Alex is finished with her globe quest as well. I mean, that's just making Diablo impervious to death. Tempest should be done with Gul'dan's corruption quest soon. We'll see how he spikes at level 16. However, Team Dynamics is just putting 4 members, now 5 into mid. Top is still going to push. Here comes Murmask there in the ETC. Power slides in, but he's not going to do anything to Diablo. Again, we talked about this ad nauseum. Now Greymane goes to clear top. Top wall gone. Win condition established. At the same time, Greek Economy now pushing bottom. They don't have great siege, but with the amount of push that they've picked up, they will be able to grab, at the very least, bottom wall. Let's see if they keep this going. Olive Farmer. You see the ping go out. Wants the well. I think the well would be a good win. Positioning over the fort here. Everything is available for both teams. They have heroics. Sonic Arrow sniffs out the Easter. $34 gems on the side of a Greek Economy. This is an opportunity where Team Dynamics is going to run out of places to find an even talent tier fight. In fact, they might have just let one slip away. They'll pick up their Bruiser camp. A Greek Economy will respond in kind. Now they get the goaltend. It's 110 gems. If Team Dynamics can get something done here, this is a double turn-in situation. Murmask wants no part of Thrall. Camp is picked up. 16 half level away. Cookie hard on the flank here. He's going to look to clear out this mage minion before they go in. There's the slide, and Murmask hits the mosh pit, and Thrall winds up getting stuck. Dragon Arrow misses because of the great cleanse play. Thrall goes down. APOC is being thrown out as well. And right now, Olive Farmer trying to find his way back into this fight. Dragon Queen using her Wing Buffet to push away the remaining members of Team Dynamics. It is a kill on Thrall. Summer Ash there going in deep. X-Strike hits 3 members but does not confirm a kill, and now Cookie is in a tough spot. Olive Farmer pushing with this camp that almost has the Mage Minion gone. A lot of cooldowns. No second kills confirmed. Cursed Bullet yet again. There's a secondary stun with Jet Propulsion on the Diablo. And despite being in a 5v4 position, Team Dynamics has to back away. They tap. Thrall is back up. It just seems like they don't have the ability to find kills outside of Armash. Now Olive Farmer under big pressure here. This might be it for Dibbles. Cleansing Flame comes out. We'll see where Defender wants to use this. Pushing with Diablo. Now putting a little bit of pressure on the Tempest. Keep an eye on Cookie here. Drain Life is being used. Sunder comes out, hits 2. Uther is going to be in big trouble. In fact, he's going down. The bunker is not there to save Uther. Dragon Arrow comes out as well. And yet again, Team Dynamics is on the run. There's a quick wallbang. Summer Ash, though, is okay. Cannot kill this Diablo. 6,600 XP and counting. Here comes that boss. Team Dynamics has a lot of real estate to push back on. Even with 114 gems, they managed to save them all. They'll have 16 soon, but they will have to defend the boss. The keep has taken damage. Obviously, no wall left. It's about 60%. 5-5 in terms of kills, but they've meant more for a Greek economy. They've been frugal in this game. Last game, they wound up with a 12-2 lead in kills. Boss should not be able to get this keep. I mean, this is Greymane Gul'dan, but the Tornado bouncing Gul'dan around. So the keep live. A Greek economy now has enough gems for a turn-in. Cookie there with 12. The rest of the gems are on Decade with 8. That will be the 3rd objective captured by a Greek economy. And now they have the opportunity to split this map up. They have bottom camp pushing. Team Dynamics will lose top lane unless they dedicate probably 2 members up there. They push the wave out to mid, but the Greek economy wants to position over bottom. They have Siege Giants, and soon they will have a Web Weaver. However, this guy, how far up does he get? Oh. Come on in. Curse Bullet used. Web Weaver spawns. Abundance is used, and that's a full health set of Spartans. Sunder comes out, hits 4 members, but Dragon Arrow misses. ETC's on the back line, and that is the old zoning mosh. Divine Shield comes out. Oscar is under pressure there. Daribo will confirm the first kill. X-Strike is being used to save Cookie. ETC goes down in that mess as Olive Farmer at 3/4 health gets to push right back up. Web Weaver is on a keep. Uther doesn't have enough heals to keep the rest of Team Dynamics topped off in the same manner that Alexstrasza does. This is going to be top keep, or is it? Web Weaver, by the way, will take, will take top keep. We're on bottom. Lanes are a thing. That's going to be 2 keeps. That is going to be 3 keeps. Olive Farmer goes in. Doesn't have APOC, but winds up just getting the wallbang. Tempest, though, is stuck in the middle of a rock and a hard place. This is a Sisyphean task here for Team Dynamics as a Greek economy winds up positioning over core. Team Dynamics winds up tapping at their Hearthstone. They have lost every single keep. Hanzo is on his way back. Remember, does not have his global. Summer Ash there onto the back line. Trying to put a little bit of pressure on the defender, but again, this Alex hasn't been pressured in 2 games. Genji looking to clean this up. Greymane goes down. Decade is on the back line here. Uther and ETC are under big pressure. Summer Ash on the wrong side of things. Dodges with the Jet Propulsion. Doesn't matter. Nice little horrify there, but this core is going down. A Greek economy is going to seize game number 2. They are going to take the 2-0 domination and stay undefeated. They are at the top of Div A East. They have secured themselves top seed. Really liked what we saw out of the combination of Diablo and Alex Straza in both games. Very clearly a part of the plan. We'll see if we can cue Cookie up. For an interview. But again, the combination there. So you have Greymane with Cursed Bullet just to start things off. The follow-up damage on Gul'dan and Greymane is risky. Blaze's damage is into Diablo. It's a lack of percentage-based damage. It takes a lot of resources to bring down Diablo. And again, what we saw out of Defender on that Extraza was the ability to use Cleansing Flame in an offensive manner and Dragon Queen in a defensive one. Only changed one pick between those two games. Swapping out Lunara and Greymane. Excuse me, Lunara and Genji. Throw the talents up there. I did see in chat that we were curious what did Diablo go at level 7? Diabolical Momentum, aka the real and right pick. Get out of here with that spell shield nonsense.
Hello.
What is happening?
What's up?
I am joined here by Cookie and Zouglas.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Olive Farmer is what I go by.
You are quite Greek, sir.
I know, born and raised. And
Really?
That's why the meme had to evolve and become the team.
Very cool, man. All right. So
I know.
I mean, hey, that it moves out of meme territory, and
No, dude, like
it's a good story,
literally,
man.
every time before a game, we just, I buy a live goat, we slay it, we drink the blood and praise Poseidon, and that's what we do and win.
Do you guys are you making plans for like a little bacchanalia now that you have secured the top of A East?
Well, we're waiting for like next week, but after next week, like we're roasting lamb, making tzatziki, like and hopefully the European Union might get us out of bankruptcy if we win this tournament.
Well, all right. So this is the first time I've had you guys, and on that note, outside of rising oil prices out of the Middle East and the fluctuations here on Wall Street, what has been the factors that have really strengthened the Greek economy this season? What is the secret to success?
So far, up until today, where I'm the newest player of the team, so I literally only played Garrosh and Joanna if you've seen every other game we played. And so they're like, let's ban both. So up until today, I was C hero, flip hero. Today we had to change the stats. So it was a bit sad, but
that's true. I mean, again, I never want to tip too much off in scouting, but you guys held off on the Diablo, and it was just presented to you twice. That was risky in draft. The Diablo ban in the second game, a little head scratching, but I also have to commend you guys on using the Alex Diablo combo. Dibbles was never under threat. Again, we talked about it during the game. You were able to use Cleansing Flame in an offensive manner, securing a number of kills, and Dragon Queen in a defensive way. Very strong play there.
But yeah, basically, like we've been practicing this a little bit, and it's basically Defender put a leash on me and tell me, no, don't go in. So that's I play a little bit more reserved because usually, like I see here, I want to flip hero, so I'd be going in every game. So Defender put the leash on me, and now I'm a good dog. I stay next to him.
Oh boy. Cookie, you teased me a little bit. I thought we were gonna get something a little wonky, but you guys maintained a very stable roster from between those two games. Again, you puzzled Chad a little bit. We thought you might have been jumping the gun on Diablo and Lunara, but
yeah, we rolled a dice 20 and it went on 5 instead of anything above 5. So
yeah. No, it's all good. It's good to see Lunara especially rework back into it there. You guys were behind a little bit, though, in both games. Seeding a
We were
little.
expecting that.
Yes, and you did that quite well. Is there any hesitation on this team? Have you guys felt pressured yet?
Poseidon said no, so
Okay.
Well, we always come prepared. I will say that we always try and do our preparation for every team. We try not to underestimate anyone, but it's just fun. Like we're all been playing together for a while now, so
It shows
we
for
have
sure.
some synergy.
Yeah.
And they just told me hop on HOTS. I hopped on HOTS like 2 months ago. Play some games, and like you're playing Garrosh on me. I'm like, okay, what do I do? Flip heroes, okay. So we're just kind of practicing and doing our thing.
Excellent.
It's
guys.
working out so far. So
Excellent.
if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Yeah, that pretty much sums up both of those games. They again very well played. Where do we get to see a Greek economy next? What does the rest of the season look like for you guys?
Well,
Oh.
feasts.
Um,
We're gonna have a
feast.
nice feast, and then we're gonna hopefully get sponsored by the European Union, and then after that, we're gonna get smashed, and then we're gonna become homeless. That's kind of like the progression. We're gonna plateau, then we're gonna decline, and we're gonna be all homeless because especially me, I'm gonna get deported, and yeah, bad things bad.
Living the life, man. All right, the floor is yours, guys. Take your shout outs as you will. Chat very impressed with those two games for sure.
I'll let Quickie do the first shout out.
I just want to do one shout out to my boy Titans King. He's a cute guy. That's it.
I did see him jump in at the end. He's in chat wondering. He's also in chat wondering what the hell is up with the Thrall level 1. But if it works, hey man, use it.
Yeah, well, our solo player Decade kind of likes Troll, so he does his own thing. We don't question it, and we don't know. We just say okay, whatever you want. We accept it now.
All right, I got it.
We've learned to accept it. And for me, I guess you have to give shout out to the ancestors, the ancient Greeks, because they knew how things were run. And then modern Greeks just fucked everything up. So we're trying to go back to the ancient ways.
Oh, shout out to Ancestry.com. I do have 2% olive in my blood. Shout out to that.
Thank you so much.
Just you know what? I just see a quick question in chat here. Who has been the toughest team you guys have played? Question from Tad MG.
Probably, like without memeing, probably Gazlo. First pick Gazlo
Yes.
because
Okay.
like we're like in a sense we're very straight minded. We haven't had time to like be think about complex strategies and stuff. We just ran it down mid and hope for the best. So Gazlo did have some very interesting comps that threw us off, and if you see our second game against them was kind of like a very sloppy game by us. So
Okay. Yeah,
Gazlo.
they've had a tendency to throw teams all over the place. That's no, I concur with that diagnosis, good sir. All right. Well, I want to thank you. I want to wish you guys luck. I'm not really sure that you need it. Again, send me the invite for the Bacchanalia.
Of course.
And we'll see you guys certainly in the playoffs. Again, thank you for the game. A Greek
Well, have a
economy,
wonderful
everybody.
day. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for the interview.
Thank you. All right. So that will wrap it up for game numero uno. I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. Wind up getting all of the OBS buttons clicked in the right way. I'll be back in an hour. We will conclude our doubleheader with Macro Trash versus Salted Snacks. Swoopster is going to be jumping in for me in that game. The Luxorian Sun guys, active in the Heroic Div chat. I figure why not hit one of them up, see if they're doing anything. So we'll get Swoopster in here for game number 2. A Greek economy just strong on these heroes. Thrall, showing a Diablo, which they had not previously. 2 games of Hanzo, 2 games of Alex, 2 games of Big Red. Team Dynamics had slight but noticeable early leads. And a Greek economy in both games understood when it was time to sort of hit the switch, start to press the advantage. They gave up objectives early in both games. They lost the first Immortal in game 1. Gave up the second Webweaver phase in game number 2, but everything just snowballed from there. Their team fight at level 10 was very good, despite missing Hanzo Dragon arrows. I mean, Team Dynamics dodged the hell out of a lot of those shots. But it was not enough. A shout out to Twitch chat. I see that we have 20 people in there. It spiked up around 35. I very, very much appreciated it. Picked up a follow there. Hoof it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am now up to, what am I up to? 98, maybe 99 followers. That's kind of cool. I wasn't sure if I could even get to 100 this season, but the NGS fam provides. One away from 100. Hopefully we'll get that later tonight. No big deal. Again, I'm your host, Professor Bobo. We are going to go on a break. Again, I will be back in about an hour, where we will have the second half of our doubleheader as we dip into Heroic Division. If you want to take a peek out there and see what else is going on in the NGS world, take a look at the Nexus Gaming Series community. All of our casters are up there. We have games every night of the week, I believe. Felindrith, Ripper, and Swing have games right now. In fact, let's throw a host over. Who's Felindrith got? He's got a good game. Death Knights, heroic difficulty. Ripper's got C. You know what? Let's keep it. All right, I tell you what. This is what we're going to do. We're going to throw this over to Felindrith. He has a little bit more... excuse me, a little less experience in this game, but he has shown up as one of our new fledgling casters. Love having him on the scene. Let me make sure that we get the host all set up right. Ooh, let's go for a raid. Let's do the Twitch things. All right, fam. Let's head on over. Thank you, guys. Again, once I will be back at the top of the hour for a Heroic Div matchup. We'll see you there.